Hey guys, it's Nick here with Media Production Pro, and today I'm going to be teaching you the best beginner lens buying strategy out there. So let's get into it. When starting out in camera work, whether it be photography, videography, or a mixture of the two, one of the first things that people tend to buy are lenses. The rule of doubling halves is a concept, or better yet, a strategy that beginners can use when purchasing their first lens set to ensure that they don't end up wasting hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So how does the rule of doubling halves work exactly? To answer that question, we have to look at what most beginners do when they're looking to get into photography or videography. They go over to their preferred search engine and type in something along the lines of best lenses for photography or best beginner lenses for video. And what do they get? A bunch of articles and blog posts detailing which lenses people recommend most. Shocking, I know. In doing this, most people will quickly realize that there is one lens in particular that is recommended on almost every single list you will come across, the legendary Nifty 50, also known as a 50mm f1.8. These lenses are commonly praised for their small size, lightweight form factor, and great image quality, all at an affordable price. Additionally, people love standard lenses like the 50mm because its field of view most closely resembles what we naturally see with the human eye. So let's say you decide to listen to the crowd and pick yourself up a nice 50mm f1.8 as your first lens. You shoot everything with it for a while, but eventually you start to get a little tired of it and decide you want to pick up a second lens for a little change in perspective. You return to those very same articles you looked at before and notice that the next most recommended lens focal lengths are either a 35mm or an 85mm. So then the question becomes, should I pick up one of those as my second lens? And my answer is no. Here's why. Let's take a look at a comparison between a 50mm and a 35mm. They look pretty similar, don't they? And therein lies the problem that the rule of doubling halves aims to address. When building out your first lens kit, you should aim to purchase lenses with focal lengths that are either greater than double or less than half of the lens focal lengths you currently own. So if you currently only have a 50mm lens, ideally your next lens should be either greater than 100mm or less than 25. Keeping that in mind, let's take a look at a comparison between a 50mm and a 24mm. A little more dramatic of a change, right? The rule of doubling halves guarantees that you will make use of all of the lenses that you buy because they will each be used in completely different contexts and situations. Whereas if you were to have, say, a 50mm and a 35mm as your only two lenses, you'll likely just end up deciding which one you like the look of best and then leave the other lens on a shelf to collect dust. And nobody wants that. Now, that doesn't mean you can't purchase a 35mm lens. Maybe you like the look of a 35 more than a 50. If that's the case, pick up a 35 as your first lens, and when it comes time to purchase a second, just make sure to choose a lens that is either greater than 70 or less than 17.5, or at least get as close as you can. If you find an 18mm that you really like, that should still be enough of a difference. I personally started with a 35mm and then later purchased an 85 and a 14 to finish out the set. Once you have a full set of lenses, if you still find yourself wanting more, you can begin to fill in the gaps because at that point, you've likely already caught the creative bug. And I hate to be the one to tell you this, but there's no cure. Anyways, that should more or less wrap up this quick video on the rule of doubling halves. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If there are any topics you'd like to see us cover in the future, just let us know about it in the comment section down below. Take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one.